Gen Z choosing business over jobs isn't confidence. It's trust issues. And once you understand why, their choices make a lot more sense. We're not talking about relationship trust issues, the kind that ruins dates. We're talking about the system, the 9 to 5, the old rules your parents swore by. If you've ever thought, I don't hate working, I just hate this kind of work, congratulations. You're already halfway to understanding Gen Z. Number 1, watching the old rules break. See, Gen Z grew up watching their parents do everything right. Study hard, get a degree, get a stable job, stay loyal and still stress burnout layoffs. No time, no peace. So in Gen Z's brain, the rulebook kind of broke. If the safe path feels unsafe anyway, suddenly risk doesn't look that scary. People joke Gen Z doesn't want to work. That's hilarious. Gen Z will happily work 12 to 14 hours on their own thing, but ask them to sit in a job they don't believe in for 8 hours and suddenly they're exhausted by lunchtime. Number 2, trust issues and control. And here's the core, trust issues. Gen Z doesn't trust that loyalty equals security. They've seen people give 10 to 20 years to companies and get replaced in one email. So their brain quietly says, if nothing is guaranteed anyway, I'd rather choose my own uncertainty. And it's not arrogance. It's logic shaped by experience. Then there's control. Gen Z craves it, not over people, over time, pace, and direction. Jobs, often full of schedules, micromanagement, and someone else deciding what matters. Business? At least it feels like freedom, even if it's actually more work. Funny, right? You can be busier than ever, but if you chose it, it feels lighter. But why does doing your own business feel less exhausting than a job? Let's break that down. Number 3, meaning versus comfort. It's all about meaning. Meaning changes how effort feels. When you're building something that's yours, the brain tolerates stress better. Tired? Yes, but earned. In a job with no emotional ownership, even small tasks feel heavy. The key difference? Working for something that makes sense to you. Ever thought, why do I feel more alive stressing about my own business than just doing my 9 to 5? That's exactly what's happening here. Number 4, internet influence and possibility bias. Gen Z grew up seeing people making money online, creators building careers from bedrooms, teenagers earning more than executives. Now, is all of that realistic? No, but our brains don't run on statistics. They run on possibility. So Gen Z thinks, this could work and a job might not protect me anyway. Again, trust issues. And here's a powerful truth. A job says you work here. A business says you're building something. That identity hit? That's huge for Gen Z. Number 5, reality check. Let's be honest, most businesses fail. Gen Z knows this. They also know being slowly drained in a job feels worse. So they choose the risk that at least feels honest. Don't call it laziness. Don't call it entitlement. Call it what it is. A generation that watched old promises break and decided to write their own rules. Messy? Yes. Risky? Definitely. Irrational? Not really. Once you understand the psychology, it all makes sense. And now I want to hear from you. Do you feel safer in a job or more alive building something of your own? There's no right answer. Tell me in the comments. I'm genuinely curious. If this video made you feel a little more understood, stick around. We dive deep into work, life, and meaning here. See you in the next one.